YouTube land! Welcome to 100 Line Last Defense Academy. We are in chapter 14. I don't know what the route's called just yet. I think we may have had a big diverging point in it recently. This is going to be amazing because we do have a killer on the loose. They're in a leap suit. They have a power saw. They attacked Haruko. Haruko hates us for some reason after we saved her life. What does this all mean? Well, likely Takumi has a split personality and he's actually with the killer, I guess. I don't know, but we're going to find out with this one. Takumi, bad guy Takumi this time? That'd be pretty cool. No, we're not going to rest, but we are in free time. I was hoping I could look at that book again. We found a diary Darumi did and gave it to us that basically was insinuating that there's going to be a bunch of people dying here in the school. And this was an old book that was a diary that was basically depicting the killer, which is a person in a leap suit. So who is it? What are they doing? What's their plan? What is the plan? We'll have to find out. But first, let's go ahead and do some... We're going to do some gift giving because we're in free time. And I think I'm exclusively going to be doing gift givings and stuff like that. Just so we can build up some bonds with some of the waifus here. Let's give it to Darumi. Darumi loves weird stuff.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
Have you been stalking me? She's great. Yep. There's so much free time in this one too. This is the best one to get your free time in because you get so much of them and everyone is alive. So you could really grind through the bonds in this chapter 14. So there's your hint for what you could be doing. Just keep giving her depressing a row, guys.
How do you know me?
Oh, I guess it's more than 10. Maybe you need 15 or something like that. Or maybe it scales. That's possible. That's possible. But that's okay.
Headies. You never know when... Well then. Good night.
Good night. Huh? Sigh. I didn't get to talk to Haruko today either. There's still so much I don't know about that girl. I never really got to know her the first time around. Hopefully this time she'll open up to me. She's terrified of you. And we'll all make it through this alive. No, not just hopefully. I'll definitely make that happen. We're gonna wake up in a weird way. Okay, day 19, that's normal.
Get ready!
That's funny, he's exercising. Wait, it was different.
The VR machine in the training room's been updated too! All part of the service! Oh, I've unlocked some new facilities. Feel free to check out the...
The obnoxious morning announcement played just like it always had. Knowing that the person who recorded those announcements was gone now made it feel a little uncomfortable. What's the idea of making the 19th a milestone day anyway? All the good round number stuff made no sense. Wait, didn't I say this last time too? Taking off the haze that lingered around my thoughts. Speaking of the library, I got some business today. But first, I better have a breakfast. Time to go to the cafeteria. You know what, Takumi? I am glad you said that. Let's go back to the first time we went through day 19. All right, here we go. Day 19, 100 Line Last Defense Academy 1.
Get ready for your... Wait, 19? Well, that's a... I've unlocked the VR machine, and be sure to sharpen up your...
Okay. So, yeah, it is the... Let's see what it says. Ow, ow, ow. Pain in my muscles wasn't completely gone, but I felt a lot better than I did yesterday. What's the idea of making 19 a milestone anyway? All that good round number stuff made no sense. He probably wanted us to call him out on it and watch him squirm. Huh? I guess I should go take a look at the new rooms. Okay, so he did say that, basically. Okay, well, there we go. Alrighty. Well, now that we're back at the normal time, we're now in the cafeteria. I stepped into the cafeteria and grabbed some food. For a second, my eyes met Haruko's professor. Oh. There was a moment of silence, and then she turned away. She refused to even look in my direction after that. Guess she's still avoiding me. Sheesh! I did the sheesh. Sheesh! Seeing inwardly, I turned my attention back to my food. When I was done, I made my way to the library. Yeah, just ignore her. Jeez.
Huh?
I think Darumi found it somewhere around here. I stood in front of the library stacks, thinking back to the day that Darumi and I found the strange diary. I still don't completely buy that it has something to do with what's going on here, but it was worth taking another look around here. There might be some kind of clue. And right now, I need all the information I can get. I ran my fingers along the spines of the books, then began pulling them out one by one. My movements got faster, more frantic. I kept going until I'd emptied the entire shelf. How long did I spend doing that? I completely lost track of the time in my desperate search. But eventually I found something that made me stop and notice. Huh? What's this? I lifted up an beaten up volume of a hardcover. It caught my attention for the simple reason there wasn't any writing on it. The front and back cover, the spine were all completely blank. I looked in the back to see if there was any publication info there, but there was a few pages that brought it up. It must be really old. I gently opened the title page to be greeted to the only text I'd seen so far. The history of the school. The letters were faded and old-fashioned, but I could still read them. Okay. Come to think of it, aside from the basics, I actually knew remarkably little about this academy. And with both Hisure and Nigo gone, there wasn't anybody I could talk to ask about this. It's not something I've thought about very much, but this isn't exactly the run-of-the-mill school. I turned the pages, getting a whiff of the musty old paper smell that only really old books developed. There was no publication date anywhere, so I had no way of knowing how old it actually was. I flicked through the pages at random until caught a glimpse of some troubling text. Did I see that right? I went back to the page in question, and sure enough, there it was. Notes of the serial murder incidents. My heart skipped a beat. A trail of cold sweat ran down my book as I began to read the passage. It detailed a series of ghastly murders that took place at the academy sometime in the past. They started suddenly one day without any warning. A mysterious figure appeared at the school and started picking off students one after another. Clad in a strange black suit, the killer used bladed weapons like saws, hatchets to massacre their victims. Some students rallied together to try and fight back, but they were all mercilessly cut down. The next day, the academy was sealed off from the outside world. The students prepared to mourn the friends they had lost. But then the killer came back. Once again, they mowed down student after student, bathing the school in blood. Cries of pain, fear, and hatred echoed throughout the grounds as the students' short lives came to an abrupt, violent end. And then, just like before, the killer disappeared without trace. No one knew how they got in to begin with, although some thought they had been passed themselves off as one of the surviving students. No one ever got a definitive answer, and the nighttime still wasn't over. Nightmare wasn't still over. Oh my gosh, nighttime. Again and again, the killer would appear seemingly out of nowhere, slaughter a handful of students, then disappear again. Naturally, there were attempts to fight back, but none of them achieved anything. It was as if they were dealing with an unkillable demon. Even now, the killer still stalks these halls, awaiting the time for Okay, this actually is very interesting because we do know that the killing game sponsor was undead. It was some sort of zombie-like person with a series of zombies. Hundreds of years old. So there's actually some truth to this, possibly. It just doesn't sound realistic, although I guess it's not the craziest thing in the world. Hey, we're basically Immortal too. It's not that weird. Found myself thinking back of the strange diary again. Could it have been written by one of the students who attack these, who survived these attacks. The information in the book, old book, and the diary match up a little too well for it to be a coincidence. It's time to tell everyone. But the part about the killer still hiding somewhere in the school, that couldn't be true, could it? Yeah, there is one place you could hide. 2 places you could hide. 2 places. One is the toxic gas room. 2 is underneath where the escape pod is. Could they have been one who wrote the threatening message that started all this? No, wait. I shouldn't jump to conclusions. Let's see if there's anything else. I took a deep breath and went back to reading about school history. For the next few hours, I immersed myself in urban legends and reports of the strange incidents that supposedly occurred in years long past. Alright, I think that should do it. I closed the book with a sigh, and having skimmed through most of the book, I had to offer. It covered a wide variety of topics, but it all sounded like things made for fun rather than describing events that actually happened. Stuff about the serial killer was the only part that feels like might be important. I don't know if it has anything to do with the power saw maniac I saw, but it's worth thinking about. I think that's the dumbest thing Takumi said, because we saw the picture of the book that clearly had the guy wearing the same thing, you know? I'll take this book with me for now. If Terumi finds it, it'll only fuel her morbid fantasies. It was already dark out. I'd spent the better part of the day reading. I tucked my book under my shirt and left the library and headed back to my room. Ding dong, bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night. Brown, brown. Whew, another day's flown by. There wasn't an enemy attack today, but there's bound to be another one soon. I need to be ready. I should focus on training tomorrow. I'd like to look into the murders that book talked about too. And I still haven't gotten a straight answer out of it.
Hi!
There's so much to deal with. I don't even know where to start. I think I'll just sleep on it. Maybe things will be clear in the morning. I let out a long, hard yawn and switched off the lights. Ended my 19th day at Last Defense Academy. Ding dong, bing bong.
Get ready, prepared, be ready to go.
Yeah, let's go. Vile and barbaric and morning again. I actually got a decent night's sleep tonight, for once. Now what should I do? Prepare for the next battle, or actually, I better get some breakfast and make some decisions. Before I make any decisions. Wait, but we're now not, we're doing free time. We're not getting breakfast. That's weird. I don't understand. Whatever. Am I out? I'm out of a lot of stuff, but not everything. Wait, gold bar? Oh, it's a fake gold bar. Rubik's Cube. Sewing kit. I could give that to somebody. Towel. Okay, perfect. We'll just give it a towel to Tsubasa again. Perfect. We can keep giving her. We can give her like 6 of those.
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
No problem. Easy cheesy. We'll just do it again. So much free time. This is insanity. I can't believe it. We'll just go to clean so make it easier on me to find it. There we go. Maybe we'll get a bond up with this. It's possible.
Is this for me?
Nope. That's okay. We'll get more bonds up later.
Eddie, you never know when.
Now,
well, then.
In the gallery, they have all of the bond features up. So we could go through all of them all at once and be able to explore some of these characters a little bit more in depth, which is what we want to do. This game has so much damn content. It's amazing. Another day's done. Today went by in a flash. Gotta go fast. I'd better hit the sack before I start feeling hungry again. I wasn't all that tired, but I got into bed and forced myself to go to sleep. That was weird. Why are we like sometimes wide awake, sometimes exhausted, sometimes hungry, sometimes not? What is going on with us? This is interesting. Do we have
troops time?
Do we have a Takumi running out without a leap suit, and like that's what's causing this? I got into the cafeteria and glanced around. Sure enough, Hiruko wasn't there. What's her problem at this rate? I'll never get to talk to her about that. No, I can't give up. I'll ask her again today. I have to try. Morning, Takumi. I was just taking my tray to the table when Moko called out to me, chipper as ever. I turned around and saw that Nozomi was with her. Hey, you two. You're up at it early today, huh? Good morning, Takumi. Want to eat with us? Sure, thanks. I took a seat opposite the girls. Moko stared at me intently, like she had something to say but didn't know how to bring it up. Is there something on my face? No, of course not. I was just checking out your breakfast, that's all. You got a real balance of macronutrients there. You could have some of my protein powder if you want a little extra, though. I'm good, thanks. How about drinks? You want to chug some raw eggs, maybe? No, I'm fine. Thanks. Aw, party pooper, that's your loss. Something's up with Moko. What does she really want to talk about with me? Maybe she's waiting for me to make the first move, but I'll look like a total creep. Come on, Moko. Let's just come right out and ask him. I was getting to it. Stuff like this calls for a delicate approach. For all we know, Hiroko's maidenly virtue could be at stake here. Huh? What about Hiroko? Whoops, there I go again. Somebody call me a plumber, we've got a leak. I'm sorry, Takumi. I really hope you don't take this the wrong way. But Moko and I have been talking, and we both think you and Hiroko have been acting a little strange lately. Right. I should have known this was coming up. We didn't want to pry, but it's been going on for a while, so... Sorry, hon. We just didn't know how to bring it up. Don't apologize. It's my fault for making you worry. Their concern is understandable. Things have gotten awkward between Hiruko and me ever since the incident. But what was I supposed to say? I had no idea why she was supporting me. Well, some stuff happened, but I'm not really sure how to explain. I struggled to find the right words, but Nozomi didn't.
It's okay if you don't want to talk about it right now. Just know that when you're ready, we'll be here for you.
I wasn't expecting a voice line there. Interesting. Right, thanks. My breath caught in my throat. For just a moment. It felt like I was talking to Kuroa. I see. Well, I'll see what I can do to soften up Hiruko. I know she's the type who likes to be on her own, but she's still a poor, vulnerable maiden at heart. Even rabbits can die of loneliness. What? Yeah, even? Of course they can. What are you talking about? That's part of rabbits. You boys have to show some sensitivity. What does that have to do with it? I get the feeling this conversation's drifting away from its original topic. I don't have the energy to get it back on course, though. I'll just smile and nod until it's over. After finishing breakfast, I said goodbye to Moko and Nozomi and went back to my room. Free time. Okay, what should I do today? The idea of this mystery killer still worries me, but the whole thing's kind of sketchy. The invaders are a much more definite threat. I need to be ready for the next attack. Oh, I was right. It is free time. Okay, well, we're just going to be doing what we normally do, and that is giving cute girls gifts. Here we go. Tsubasa, here's some more towels. Can do that, I think, 4 more times.
Is this for me? Wow!
Awesome. Bond up. We're at 3 bond with her. Cool. I liked her a lot in the last route.
It's been a little tiring talking to them lately. I don't want to sound like an old woman, but all they talk about is anime, pop idols, and fashion. I try to keep up with the latest trends, but I always end up tinkering with some machine instead.
That's so
Hours
cute.
fly by without me noticing, and nothing else goes into my head. But I still love hanging out with my friends. So, I guess I'll have to try not to stand out too much. I'm not forcing myself to fit in, okay? My friends understand that's just who I am. I tend to get tongue-tied in front of new people, though. The other day, I was dragged along to a mixer and ruined the mood because I could barely hold a conversation with anyone. I've still got a ways to go before I can even think about dating, huh?
Oh man, I don't know. We were getting there another route, buddy. You know, super cute. All right, we'll just probably do it again. All right, here we go. Another set of towels. Just keep handing her stacks of towels over and over again.
Is this for me?
She's so excited about it every time. I love it. Ding dong, bing bong. Good night. Today was pretty uneventful. That's not to say I don't have any problems. Haruko, the killer, the invaders, there's still a lot I need to deal with. Out of all of them, Haruko's probably the most urgent. If I don't patch things up with her soon, everyone else is going to worry. Alright, tomorrow for sure I'll... The alarm, the new attacking... enemies attacking now. Yeah, let's go. The question is if Haruko going to be there. She may just skip out. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. I messed up all of that. I don't know why I did that. I'll go back. Uh-oh. I better get defense mode initiated. Okay. Uh-oh. I better get going. I was out of bed before the first echoes of the alarm had faded. We could do this. I won't let anybody die this time. Taking the briefest of moments to psych myself up, I rushed out the door and made my way into the war room. A night attack, seriously? Don't these bastards ever sleep? There's a lot more of them than last time, too. They really going all out. Tsubasa, you don't think maybe that bomb of yours can take them out? Sorry, it's taking a while to put it all together. There's no way I'd be able to be ready for this battle. Alright, give me 1 second. I don't think we've ever... Well, yeah, we did do a chapter 20, day 21 one. Okay. It was this one. I think it's with Veshness, if I remember right. For real? We've gotta fight all these enemies by ourselves? Don't worry, I'll fight too. Huh? Really, Kako? Where's this coming from? She made a point of staying out of our battles until now. Not to mention her overprotective Ima is. I can't just sit in the sidelines and let you all protect me. I've been training hard, so I can handle myself out there. Please let me join you. I'd be happy to have you join us. But are you sure about this? There's nothing I can do when she gets like this. I tried to persuade her to reconsider, but it didn't work. She even threatened to sever our sibling bond. The idea was so distressing I passed out on the spot. The point is, I'm fighting, and there's nothing you can do about it. Don't interfere, brother dearest. I've been training too, by the way. If push comes to shove, I'll jump in and protect my dear sister. I'll fight too. I'm sorry I fought before. You see, Shoma? You don't gotta worry about this guy. I've trained him up so he won't embarrass himself. That's right. I've gone from being a mold on the bathroom floor to a mold on a bath toilet seat. It's a huge upgrade. Nice to see you guys finally showing up on showing some backbone. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's unproductive parasites. Well then, they did take care of the school back when that threatening message was forced up to us to leave. But with this intruder on the loose, it might actually be more dangerous for them to hang back while the rest of us go and fight. That's a good point. You coming to Rumi? I don't know. I'd love to show up as a mutilated corpse waiting for you to when you get back. That's such a killing game opening. But I guess it'd be fun if I go wild and massacre a bunch of enemies are coming. That's the spirit. Now that's decided, we shouldn't waste any more time. We'll mobilize all of our team members for this battle. Team leader, give the order. Right. It's been so long since Ruko spoke to me. She caught me off guard. This is no time to get flustered, though. I need to focus on the battle. Are we dealing with a different Takumi and a different Ruko? Interesting. I don't know. We'll have to find out very, very soon. We're skipping ahead. Don't want to go blah, blah, blah. Curious more about the blood space and the science of it all, but I don't know if that's ever going to be addressed. I mean, why ought it be addressed? I don't think there's much reason. Nice. I wish I could skip this part. Oh, I can. Oh, I can just hit B. Okay, now that I know that, we'll do that from now on. Oh, I could skip the battle. Sweet. So we did do this one. Awesome. Done. Oh, it's the fog machines. Yeah, I remember them. Compared to the noise machines and the fog machines.
What gives? I can't see the enemy in this. We're sitting ducks out here.
Sir Takumi, how are we to deal with this mist?
We'll do the same thing we did in my future.
Kako, make your way outside the mist and snipe the enemy from a distance. Ima, you'll have to cover her. Both of you, hurry.
So, I just protect my dear sister from any harm that comes her way? Now that I can do.
Okay.
Whew. Thanks for that, Hiruko.
Don't waste time talking. Concentrate on the battle.
Man, she is such a pain right now, but considering if we were the ones that assisted the murderer to taking her out, it makes sense that she'd be against us. I just don't know what exactly is it that does that? What's the mechanics of it all? Wouldn't mind us learning more about it.
Takumi, this commander, is she?
Yeah, she's the one we took prisoner in my future.
I'm here this time. I won't allow that kind of worthless sentiment.
Huh? But...
We'll talk about this later. We have to defeat her first.
I wonder if we'll get the option now. That'd be an interesting split. Whether Ava...
Here we go.
Wow, the boobs on this monster on the commander form is ridiculous. I think she actually used that in combat once. I don't remember. We did it. Ding dong, bing bong.
Yeah, we won. Now we just have to finish off the commander.
Shouldn't be too hard. She's basically on her way out already.
We looked down at the defeated commander.
Please, don't kill me.
Huh? Did she just say something?
My name is Ava, the paragon of nature. I beg of you, please, spare my life. I surrender. I'll come quietly, so just let me live. I don't want to die.
The terrified invader raised a trembling hand and brought it to her mask. Then she removed what was underneath.
This is the commander's true face? She's no different from us.
It's just like you said, Takumi. You'd almost think she was human.
She looks roughly the same age as us as well. This certainly isn't what I expected to be concealed under that mask.
Speaking of masks, didn't you say something about that too, Takumi? Don't the commanders consider removing their masks a sign of surrender?
Yeah, that and a way of showing respect to your opponents.
And it's one of their religious teachings they never go against, right?
That's if What Takumi told us is true, anyway.
Oh, do we gotta find out who's lying now? Who should we string up first?
Her taking off her mask makes no difference. Hurry up and kill her.
What?
But doesn't that seem a little cruel?
Not as cruel as attacking at night and trying to kill us in our beds.
She's also the reason Ima had to get turned into Sirei, right? Personally, I think that operation sounds like an interesting challenge. How about you, Ima?
Good question. It's a tough choice, all right.
What's so tough about it? She caused you so much suffering in the future. She's just going to betray us again this time. There's no point sparing an enemy if it means losing an ally later. I'm with Kako on this one. Besides, people who hide their true faces should never be trusted.
That's not very convincing coming from you, Miss Osuzuki.
If we're gonna kill her anyway, can't I keep her as a research subject? I'd love to see what invaders' bodies are like on the inside.
Wait, please. I don't know anything about this previous timeline you're talking about, but I would never defy God's teachings. I've lost the battle. I surrender. You can do what you want with me, but please, don't kill me.
Commander's pleas were getting more and more desperate.
Takumi, please. I really think we should spare her. We can't kill someone who's this afraid to die. Can we?
Well, Mr. Sumino, what's it to be?
Who's missing? Is anybody inside the school?
Takumi, brother dearest, stand aside. If you won't kill her, I'll do it myself. I need to get stronger, and this is the fastest way to do that.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please, don't kill me.
Takumi, can't you do something? We've already won the battle. Can't we just let her live?
We can.
What do you think, Takumi?
Anger, sadness, pity, desperation, fear. Everywhere I look, somebody looked back at me with a different expression. They're all waiting for me to make a call. It was an easy decision, but I knew what
We're
had to be
not
done.
going to kill her. Let's take her prisoner like before.
What? Have you lost your feeble excuse for a mind?
Why kill Ado but let this invader live? If you're gonna make these big decisions, can't you be a little more consistent?
I didn't want to kill Ato, but I had to keep everyone safe anyway. We'll learn from the mistakes we made in my future and keep security on our prisoner extra tight.
But she could still escape or turn on us some other way.
Our team leader has made his decision. We have to abide by it. And since we can understand the invader's language now, it could provide a tactical advantage too. If we take this commander prisoner, we can interrogate her and potentially learn something that will help us out later.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not just going soft here. You've got to believe me.
I suppose that makes sense. What do you think, Lady Kako?
If there's a proper reason for it, I guess that's okay.
I hadn't expected Haruko to be so supportive. Thanks to her, the mood had started to change. Everyone was still clearly conflicted, but they were starting to come around to the idea.
I'm in favor of taking the commander prisoner.
Same here! So what if she escaped into Kumi's future? We just gotta make sure that doesn't happen this time. Fine. If you're all going to insist, I guess I'll go along with it.
I think we should spare her too. I'll help take care of her and everything.
If we need to torture her at any point, can you let me do it? What kind of screams do invaders make? Just imagining it is giving me goosebumps.
Yugamu, you're such a creep again.
Sir Yugamu, tell your little Yugamu to calm down.
Bruh, what?
Forget the commander. Someone put this guy in a cage.
Gaku's so true.
Sounds like the matter's decided. The rest is up to you, team leader.
It's up to us.
First things first, let's get her into a cage. We'll use a sturdier lock than we did in my timeline too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'd never forgive myself if I died here. No matter what, I need to make it home one day.
And we know why now, because in another timeline we find out about Commune her daughter. So who knows what that means now. We summoned the drones to take the prisoner away and locked her up in the courtyard. We were all exhausted from late night battle. We staggered back to our rooms afterwards for some well-earned rest. That's cool we got Ava again, though. That's nice. Nice, I got a lot of points. I'll probably go ahead and go and buy some stuff from the extra time. I can finally get some sleep. Mostly my thoughts centered on the prisoner, Ava. She called herself. We were finally going to get a chance to sit down and talk to a commander. She managed to get away last time, but I won't make the same mistake again. I'll talk to her tomorrow and see what she could tell us. For the first time in a while, it felt like we might actually be making progress. The relief that thought gave me enough carried me to a peaceful slumber. But then on day 22... I gradually drifted back to consciousness, my head still fuzzy. I stretched out from under the covers, thought back to last night's events. I wonder what time it is. I looked at the clock. It was past noon. I'd slept like the dead. I might have overdone it. My head was killing me. Going to breakfast would be such a drag. I had no appetite whatsoever. What is going on with me? This is wild. This is Sleepy Hungry Takumi. That's what it is. Sleepy Hungry Takumi arc. Route, whatever. Maybe I was too tired to be hungry. But I can't just not eat anything. I picked up some rations I happened to have lying around, and eventually had a shower and got dressed. Then I remembered Ava, commander we'd taken prisoner. I decided to go check on her before I did anything else. She's dead. She's dead. Huh? What's that? As I made my way to courtyard, I spotted Shoma coming from the other way, carrying a cafeteria tray. Oh, Takumi, good morning, or afternoon. Hi, Shoma. I guess it's more like afternoon now. Did you get up normal time? I sure did. I did bring Ava her breakfast. I did promise to take care of her. After all, it's only natural that should include feeding her. How was she? Did she say anything to you? She ate a little, but she did speak. I think she's in a state of extreme stress. She was trembling all over. Although, that might be just because she discovered my unclean body odor. Gross. Go take a shower. Fat, short, shower. Stinky. She's asleep now. That's the first time she slept since we put her in the cage. Okay. Sounds like it'll be a while before we can get anything out of her. I'm sure if we keep talking to her, she'll open up to us eventually. She has such a beautiful, gentle look in her eyes. I don't think she's a bad person, really. Shoma developed a strong attachment with the prisoner last time, too. Things are different now, so I want to believe it won't lead to the same disaster as it did last time back then. I'll leave Ava in your care. Let me know if there's any change. Right. I'll do the best job an inept slob like me can. I do want to see what Ava can tell us, but there's no point rushing things if she's not ready to talk. I decided to let Shoma handle her for now and went to spend time somewhere else. Free time. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get some weapon upgrade. Man, I couldn't actually get much. It looks like everything just costs so much. So, I don't know. Let's see here. What can I do? I'm probably gonna go ahead and keep giving gifts, keep raising my bond, just to make it easier on everybody. Which I don't mind. I don't think anybody else here does either. Here, let me, Oh, I can't do towels anymore. Dag nabbit. But I could get these earrings here for Dagurumi. She likes earrings, so. As long as we're making some amount of progress.
How do you know me so?
Yeah, awesome. And we got a bond up. We're on bond 3 with her. Sweet.
My parents are good-for-nothing loafers, so I have to earn my own living. Doing what? I don't feel like talking about it. Just makes me remember how gross some clients can be. Oh, get your mind out of the gutter. It's not as bad as you think.
Thank goodness.
Just a little bit. Somewhat. Sometimes I have to put on glitter makeup for work, and it's like, yikes! That's why I do my makeup the way I
I like it on normal days and wear the clothes I like. I can't get into the right mood otherwise. Just trying to live life is already tough enough. What, do you think I look like a clown? I'm not offended. You think what you want, and I dress how I like. Besides, everyone needs a clown in their life to make them feel better. Even someone like me has a place in the world.
Oh, that's actually kind of sweet. Yeah, that was worth. Woo! It's getting dark. I should head back, get some sleep. Gazing absently at the sky, I ambled across the roof toward my room. Haruko was there too, also looking at the night sky. I wouldn't get a better chance to talk to her than this. Okay, so the prediction, we're going to be doing the rooftop sit. We're going to do the rooftop sit down again. I changed direction to walk over to her, but then she must have noticed me. She abruptly got to her feet and began walking away. What's wrong with her? Why does she keep... Hey! Haruko, wait a minute. Panic and irritation made my voice come out louder than I intended. I got Haruko to stop, though. She turned around regarding me with silent disdain. I'm sorry for yelling. It just slipped out. I really need to talk to you. Didn't I tell you I had nothing to say to you?
It's fine if you don't want to talk. But at least tell me why you're avoiding me.
She didn't say a word. Chilly silence. That was the only answer she deigned to give me. So that's how it is. Sorry for disturbing you. But you'll tell me someday, right? I want us all to survive this war.
That includes you, Hideko. If something's bothering you, you can always ask me for help.
Oh, and thank you for backing me up when I wanted to spare Ava. If you hadn't been there, the discussion might have gone on all night. Thank you for trusting me. I made the most logical choice. I'm grateful all the same. Thanks again. Haruko turned on her heel and left, still not saying anything. I felt like her cool and collected demeanor had eased up for a moment. I couldn't tell for sure since it's so dark. Oh well, at least I got to thank her. Haruko was hiding something from me. That much was obvious, but for whatever reason, she wasn't able to tell me what about it. I guess I'll just have to gain her trust, slowly but surely. Don't get discouraged. You didn't come back in time just to give up when things got tough. And you're going to win this war and take everyone back to the artificial satellite, right? Yeah, whatever it takes, that's what I'm going to do. I made a silent vow to myself, the twinkling stars up above me, my only witness. The night passed quietly and without incident, drawing to an end to the 22nd day of the Academy. Day 23. Ding dong bing bong. The vile and barbaric enemy. Another day starting. How should I spend my time today? Awesome. It's just free time mode, man. That's all I'm getting. I love it. This is... Alrighty, let's just do it again, you know. Let's just keep on grinding through all my rocks. It's all just rocks that I'm using here. And then I'll probably have to do some exploration.
How do you know me so...
Have you been stalking me? Free time. We're just going there again and doing the same thing. Alright, here you go. Here's your earrings.
How do you know me so well?
Have you been stalking me? Cool. Ding dong bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the... You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night.
Huh?
That's another day done. Time flies when we're not fighting. If only we could make it to day 100 as peacefully as this. I knew that was just a hollow fantasy, but it gave me some comfort as I gradually drifted off to sleep. Day 24. Almost a quarter of the way done. Okay, time to get up. What should I do today? I need to make sure I'm using my time productively. Yeah, it's been a while since Haruka was attacked, so I wonder what that means in the long run. Yeah, it probably doesn't mean too much, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hopefully they'll answer some questions this route. We haven't been getting any answers, really.
How do you know?
Awesome, we got another bond up. I think this is our first time to get someone to 4. Awesome.
I'm in despair! I was born in the wrong generation!
What generation?
I'm talking about adult games, by the way.
Oh.
Back in the day, they were so brutal! Even those who loved the hardcore stuff would be put off. But games like that had been discontinued and delisted, so you can't play them anymore.
Bro.
The public views people who love arrow gaze as loose cannons who can't wait to try those same things out in real life. We're so misunderstood. All I want to do is see pretty girls cry and put my character through a meat grinder. Believe it or not, some of these games even have fascinating stories and world settings. The larger the crime and the cost, the stronger the desire behind it. That's what the vice-amply rewarded thought process of sadism is all about, too. Want to step over into that world with me, Takumi?
No. Oh my gosh.
Let's dig out that brutal X-rated entertainment together.
No.
We'll explore a world dominated by as yet unknown pleasures.
It's like the pinhead guy. Well, the pleasure. I don't know what he did, but you get my point. That was the Hellraiser or whatever. Okay, let's do this again then. Since we're still going, we can keep it going. Alright, here you go, Darumi. Here's another set of earrings. I got a lot of stone, so you can use them up.
How do you know?
Yeah, I knew we weren't going to get anybody's affinity up that time.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when... Well, then. Good night.
Good night. The nighttime announcement played like it always did around that time. Normally, it would be my cue to start getting ready for bed, but not tonight. Ugh. Really need to eat something. I was way too hungry to just go to sleep. I've been so stressed lately, my meals have been pretty rough and ready. I guess that's finally catching up to me. But I finished all my rations. I really don't feel like going to the cafeteria. Maybe I'll just drink some water instead. I turned on a faucet and began to frantically gulp water. I was so hungry, it tasted better than regular water had any right to taste. But it still wasn't enough. I'm drinking too much of this. I don't know if our water supply is limited, but I'd better not risk it. Now I've been fooled my stomach into feeling like I had something in it. I got into bed. Once I was asleep, the hunger wouldn't bother me anymore. I closed my eyes and slowly drift to sleep. So it's just tired, hungry Takumi. It's like tired cat, hungry Takumi, tired Takumi. It's like a children's game. Oh. Morning already? I rubbed my eyes and sat up, still reluctant to leave my warmth covers. My hunger pangs from the night before had settled down, but I felt like I should eat a big breakfast today just in case. Better head to the cafeteria. That's so weird. How are we super hungry at night and then we're not hungry in the morning? This doesn't make sense. Made my way out of bed, but then, who could that be? Who is it? No answer. Who is it? No answer. Who is it? They ain't saying anything. Sorry. The sudden barrage of doorbells took me by surprise, and it didn't end well. It didn't.
Takumi, wake up!
Yeah. Oh, the voice of Shoma. It took me a moment to recognize his voice over the knocking, and then sudden flurry, flustered panic. Something happened. I opened the door. Sure enough, Shoma was on the other side, his face white as sheet. No, that's not white. It's like dark purple. What is it? What's going on? Eva, just come look for yourself. Hey. Taken aback by Shoma's intensity, I allowed him to lead the way. Choma brought me to the courtyard. Everyone else was already there. They were looking at the animal pens with bemused looks on their faces. Choma, what's going on? What happened to Eva? She's still in the cave. Look for yourself. Something in his voice has quivered, sent a shiver down my spine. But I did as he said. I stepped forward to take a look in the cage. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she got, bro. Inside, the sickeningly large pool of blood, and in the middle of it, large body with stabs.
Ava!
For a moment, my mind froze. What was I looking at? Had someone really killed her? Good grief. With all this blood loss, there's no chance of reviving her. Although I'm not sure the revival-matic would even work on an invader in the first place. Poor Eva. What a way to go. She'd have been better off if we killed her right off the bat, taking her prisoner only to be led to her crueler fate. More importantly, who did this? We've got to find the culprit. Well, who was the first to discover the body? Shoma. He said it was like this when he came to give her breakfast. A likely story, Mr. Ginzaki. It was you, wasn't it? Of course not. Eva was so beautiful and pure. I'd never violate her like this. But it's always the person who discovers the body who turns out to be the killer. It wasn't me, I swear. Stop that, brother dearest. You can't go around accusing people without evidence. You're such a kind-hearted little angel, sister dearest. We don't deserve you. One thing's bothering me. It's the way the cage was broken open. Judging by the damage from it, this is done with a bladed weapon. Oh yeah. Who do we know that carries one of those around? It wasn't me, I assure you. The holy Jomonji sword would never do something so crass. I agree with you there. That sword of yours is more like a reprobate than a ruffian. Alright, what's reprobate? I know that word, reprobate. Well, what does it mean? It means unprincipled person, often humorously or affectionate. Oh, okay. In Calvinist, it's predestined to damnation. Expression to feel disapproval. Okay. Yeah.
Oh!
She's neither. I don't think it's was slashed open with a sword. Whatever did this had a lot of force behind it. Probably something motorized. Motorized weapon. My heart jumped into my throat. It couldn't be, could it? Yukamu. Can you look at the damage of Ava's body and figure out how she died? I could try, but I'm warning you, I'm no pro. That's fine. Just tell me what you can.
I can see several defensive wounds. The size of the cuts is consistent with ones made by a sharp blade. So, Ava was probably attacked by someone with a bladed weapon. She fought back, but it wasn't enough to save her. The pain and blood loss would have sent her into hemorrhagic shock, and with no one to help her, she died soon after.
A sharp blade with a lot of force behind it.
I hope I'm wrong, but there's only one thing I can think of. Sounds like the killer's back. Didn't I tell you this wasn't over? Oh my gosh. You mean the person Takumi fought before? Didn't you say you took their weapon away? Yeah, I put it in the metal shop. A powerful saw, huh? Yeah, I could see one of those doing this kind of damage. I remember seeing it lying around. You don't think someone used it to kill Ava? Everyone, let's check the metal shop quick. I scrambled inside and headed to the spot where I'd put this power saw, but it was gone. There was nothing there now. We searched the room for corner to corner and no one was able to find it. No way. It can't be. That settles it. Whoever killed the prisoner must have used the power saw to do it. So the commander in the weird suit came back? Oh, the killer in the weird suit came back? Just where did they come from anyway? Hiding in the shadows like a coward. Come out and face me. Face justice, vile fiend. Of course the killer could just as easily be one of us. Don't be ridiculous. We could start suspecting each other now. We can't start suspecting each other now. Besides, none of us had any reason to kill the prisoner. You think so? I'd say everyone gets an uncontrollable urge to murder someone. That's just you, dude. Mistress Hiroko, you're the only one who survived an attack by this power saw maniac. Why have you been so quiet about it? Tell us all of the gory deets. It might give us some clues to identify the killer. Sorry, but I don't remember much about that night. I can't tell you anything about the person who attacked me. That's a lie. She definitely knows something, but she's not telling us. Aw, not fair. Such a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and you didn't even get to remember it? That's seriously depressing. It's on the same level as losing your entire save file, right? Before the last boss. Just thinking about it makes me want to end it all. It must be pretty dramatic. It's no wonder you blocked it out. Excuse me for speaking out of turn, but can't we do something about Ava before we go looking for the killer? I just feel terrible leaving her like that. Let's take her to the morgue. If we bury her, we'll just be burying any clues the body gives us. Maybe we could make her a grave marker for now. We'll give her a proper burial whenever it's all over. Alright, then let's split up. One group will move the body, the other one will make the marker. After wrapping Ava's body in a sheet, the boys' group carried to the morgue. Ito's body is in here too.
Oh, thank you. I'd never forgive myself if I died here. No matter what, I need to make it home one day.
Ava's words came drifting back to me. She was so desperate to live and return home, but she never did. Her life had ended in such a cruel way, too. The feeling of wretched memory welling up inside me, I clenched my fists and tried not to lose my cool. Once we'd safely store Ava's body away, we went to meet up with Nozomi and the girls. The whole team stood in front of Ava's empty grave and shared a moment of silence in her memory. Yeah, it's rough. Oh. When did we go to sleep? Is it nighttime? Oh, it's nighttime. Good night. Another day's coming to an end. After paying our respects to Ava's grave, the mood had been heavy. Sadness at losing Ava, fear of being attacked by the killer, paranoia about who could be behind all this, doubt, grief, frustration. It was all a smorgasbord of negative emotions. I didn't feel much like doing anything after that, so I just drifted back to my room. As I tossed and turned in bed that night, I couldn't help but thinking of the graves I'd had to make in my last timeline. Haruko, Ima, Nozomi. I couldn't let them die this time. But what if the killer came back and attacked me? What if I have to bury more of my friends? No, I won't let that happen. I'll get everyone together to discuss things tomorrow. We'll come up with a plan to find a way to deal with this. Firm in that resolve, I finally settled down and fell asleep. Ding dong, bing bong.
Get ready. Prepare to spend. Be ready to give your.
So hungry. The moment I wake up, I was assaulted with intense hunger pangs. Did I even eat anything yesterday? I didn't have much of an appetite, but still. I better go to the cafeteria for some breakfast. But then I'll talk to everyone about what we're going to do next. I won't let any more of my friends die. We all decided to get together in one of the classrooms. Once everyone was in there, we got right down to business. Here's the deal. We need to do something about whoever attacked me and Hiroko and killed Ava.
Hey!
Up until now, we've been prioritizing the defensive battles, but after what happened yesterday, I don't think we could keep that up. That person in the black suit with the power saw. Let's just call them the killer to make things easier. We have to find them and stop them, or there could be more victims. Are you guys in? Of course. I never give up. No matter how the odds are stacked against me. That's just how pure-hearted maidens roll. You all feel the same, right? Yes. I'm maybe at the very bottom of the social and biological hierarchy, but I'll still do whatever I can. The holy Jumonji sword could never stand idle and let the evil have its way. And if she is in, I'm in. We shall find this villain and deliver swift, merciless justice. Normally, this kind of mundane work would be beneath a noble like me, but I'll make an exception. I'll help too. Can you let me torture the killer once we catch them? Actually, yes, I would let you do that, absolutely. We should have done it last time. It was a relief to get such a positive reaction out of everyone. They all seemed willing to help. I still have my doubts about this whole serial killer thing. Are we sure they even exist? Oh, they exist, all right. They definitely exist.
There's no freaking way there's not a killer here!
Huh? Why are you getting so mad about it? I think the killer exists too. I can't imagine any of us would do those things. I don't want to start suspecting each other. I agree. Whoever wrote this thread on the blackboard is probably behind it. They're somewhere inside the school, picking us off just like they said they would. So how are we gonna find them? Just search the school until we flush them out? I guess that's all we can do. Hold on. I might have a better idea. I've been working on a device called the Organic Life Detection device. It's not all that high spec, but it can help us here. Oh, sounds fancy. What does it do? To put it simply, it detects how many people are present within a certain range. If we set the range from within the walls, we will be able to see if there's anyone else inside the school besides us. Unless they're a dead body. Unless it's a zombie. That's amazing, Tsubasa. It's so cool that you can make something like that. Just remember, it'll only tell us the total number of life forms in range, but that's better than nothing, right? Absolutely. Sounds like a big help. Won't be ready right away, though. I'll need to drop some plans and get materials together. It'll take a few more days at least. No problem, though. We'll just have to patrol the school until we're done. Please be careful, Moko. We haven't found the murder weapon yet. The killer probably still has it on them. They could attack again. Just let them try it. I'll shove my hand so far up their ass, I'll knock out their teeth. Your hand in their anus, you say? Can you really do that? Will it even fit? Bro. Sister dearest, you're absorbing bad influences again. At any rate, leave the device to me. I'll have it done as soon as I can. Thanks, Tsubasa. Now that that's settled, the image of the two books I'd found in the library drifted into my mind. Should I tell the others about them? I want some more time to chew over. Now that that's settled, everyone stay on your guard. Watch each other's backs. I don't want any more casualties. Right, we could do this. In the end, I decided to keep the old books to myself and ended the meeting there. I wasn't in the mood to do anything else. And before I do it, the 26th day had come to an end. We're already on day 27. Holy Toledo, we are going zooms. This is crazy. Really wasn't expecting anything to go so quick.
Up and Adam troops!
All right, we're in the cafeteria already. Okay.
Huh?
Something the matter, Kako? Huh. Oh, good morning, Takumi. I was just trying something out. Huh? Trying what? To have a vision. My dear sister can see into people's futures, you know? Oh, yeah. I almost forgotten about that. People, probably because her visions were so unreliable. You don't seem very surprised. I guess you already knew that? In that case, I'll give you the short version. She's trying to use her gift to give us some clues about the killer. A laudable effort, if I do say so myself. but it's no good. I can't have visions on demand no matter how hard I try. If only I had better grasp on it, I could find the killer in no time at all. In that case, it's time for your dear brother to step in and have a vision of his own. Yes, I see it. I can see that my dear sister will be just as adorable today as she always is. Oh, and as for your problem, Mr. Sumino, you probably just need more fiber in your diet. Does that really count as a prediction? That day, I ate a slightly more nutritious breakfast than usual, I think. Once I finished, I headed back to my room. I think out my next move. Yeah, we need to think out our next move now. Clearly that'll help us find the killer. Back in my room, I opened my desk drawer and took out the book and I stowed. I don't know how true any of it is, but this was the only thing I found that mentioned a killer hiding in this room. Maybe I'll take another look at it, just in case. I opened the old musty book, turned to the pages that dealt with the serial murders, the true identity of the unkillable killer. As I scanned through the pages, I found a section that offered several theories. A man given immortality through inhumane experiments, now seeking revenge on the world that treated him so cruelly. A researcher that was driven to suicide came back from the dead using black magic. A reanimated corpse made by stitching together body parts from students who died during an epidemic. These all sound like something out of a horror story. Once again, most of them sounded like they just been made up for fun. I couldn't prove that any of them were fake, of course, or that any of them might be real. I don't think I can believe anything here unless I see it for myself. With a sigh, I closed the book and put it back in the drawer. Guess I'll just have to do whatever I can until something happens. Well, can we give that to Kako and have her read it? Maybe she'll find different insight to it. You know? I don't know. Alright, whatever. Let's give earrings to Darumi. Alright, here we go. There you go, Darumi. Take your earrings. Hunky ass earrings.
How do you know me so well?
Yeah, I'm stalking you. Let's keep stalking Darumi. Let's do it again. I just can't believe how much free time there is in this. You know, like, this is insane. This, I'll be coming here to grind on the free time easily. It really doesn't take much. You just skip ahead through most of the, it's just normal skipping. You don't even have to walk around.
How do you know me?
Awesome. Ooh, is that all of them? I think it's like the, oh, cool, we did it.
You're all such good people working hard to protect the ones you love. I don't even know what I'm living for in the first place. I stay with a dad who doesn't work and annoys the heck out of me. He used to be nice. Until Mom left. And that's when he stopped working. Mom ran away with a younger man she met at her workplace. Gross! I hope they all die in a fire. Nah, I don't actually want them to die. I wouldn't mind dying myself, though. Does that mean I love them? I'm too stupid to figure that out. Wow, I've never told anyone about this except you, Takumi. Why is it so easy to spill my guts to you?
Aw, I like
anyway, thanks. I feel like I can keep going because of you.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Do we get a special ability? No. Okay. It's just the thing. Yeah, that's fair. We ought not get special abilities. They could do like a tag team move. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe if they remake this game, like do slight variations to the combat. Another day without an enemy attack. Maybe I shouldn't get too comfy. We've had to fight night battles before. But it's like the announcement says, have rest when I can. After a warm shower to wash away some of the day's fatigue, I got into my bed and soon fell asleep. Day 28. Man, I'm going so quick. Let's skip ahead. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Nope. Kako? Morning, Takumi. Want to eat? Yeah, of course. I accepted the invitation and sat down opposite of Yugamu. For reasons that escaped me, he was grinning like a Cheshire. You seem really happy today. Did something good happen? Oh, Am I letting it show? Whoops. There's no good for an assassin.
Oh.
But I just can't help myself. I'm so excited. I can barely hold it in. Considering Yugamu's unique personality, I hesitated to ask what he was excited about. The next moment, he picked up the knives he'd been toying with and turned his attention to the grilled meat on the plate. Moving almost too fast for me to follow, he began skinning the meat from the bone with threatening precision. Hey, what are you doing? Oops. There I go again. I should really only do this kind of things behind closed doors, but I can't help it, man. Ever since I saw her dismembered body, my passion's been fever pitch. Is he talking about Ava? That's the kind of loving killing I've been craving for all my life. Not being able to do it myself has got me climbing the walls. Right, Yugamu's not just a little eccentric, he's a grade A Omega class freak. His breathing heavy now. He looks up from his rearing blades and locked eyes with me. Say, Takumi, I don't suppose you'd let me kill you. I promise I'll treat every hair on your head with the love and devotion you deserve. Getting killed with love is like nothing else you'll ever experience. The two of us could make beautiful music together. Yugamu's intense gaze was giving me goosebumps. Not in no way, not in a million years. That's fair. I wouldn't want to if you weren't into it anyway. But let me warn you. I can't keep going like this.
If you can't help me out, I really might have to kill someone.
What? His eyes still locked with mine. Yugamu stuck his tongue out, licked the blade with one of his fingers. Hey! You're so cute when you're scared, Takumi. Don't worry, I was just kidding. Knock it off, please. Your sense of humor is bad for my health. Here I was trying to keep everyone alive, and he's talking about killing for kicks. It's too early in the day to deal with this stuff. My hopes of a stress-free morning thoroughly dashed. I suffered through breakfast, Yugamu's eyes on me the whole time. I came away from it feeling more tired than ever. My motivation had suffered a hit, so I decided to take a walk to clear my head and got my strength back. Stepping onto the rooftop, I walked to the fence and stared up at the blue sky. Nice fresh air. I feel better already. It wasn't bad taking a moment to space out under this endless sky now. And then, just as it was beginning to recover breakfast with Yugamu, I noticed Haruko standing a short distance away, also looking up at the sky. This is just like the other night. Should I try to talk to her? She'll probably only blow me off again. But before I could make a decision, it was made for me. Looks like she knows me. This is different. I'd expect her to turn her back on me and walk away, but instead, she was actually coming over to talk to me. Takumi. Yes, what is it? Awesome, we're getting the... Look, when Claire de Lune starts playing, that means real shit's going down. My voice cracked. I was so surprised at Haruko suddenly acting friendly. Well, friendly for her. Why the change in attitude? Up until now, she'd been so determined to avoid me. As I struggled for words, Haruko appraised me with a piercing gaze. How are you feeling? A little frustrated, to be honest. No kidding. You look like a cat that's just sniffed a pair of sock that hasn't been washed. That's oddly specific. I was just trying to give you an example. If you're feeling the same as always, then don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm basically fine. Why are you asking that? Are you finally ready to talk to me? I know you have your reason for saying it, but I don't think I can wait any longer to hear the truth from you. Like I said before, I want us all to survive this. So if you know anything that might be relevant, I could tell you one thing at least.
I am not your enemy here. If you believe nothing else, believe that.
Okay. Haruko looked at me dead in the eyes. I could tell she was absolutely 100% sincere. Then how about you tell me what's going on? If you're really on my side, you should be able to do that. It's hard you avoiding me all the time. The others are starting to take notice too. Now that you mention it, Moko said something strange to me a while back. Oh, what was that? She said that you were like a rabbit and could die of loneliness if I didn't treat you nice. Does this mean anything to you? Wait, I was the rabbit in that analogy? What have you been telling her, Moko? Oh, I think her take on the situation was a little off. Don't worry about it. Was that a smile? Seems like a long time since I had gotten one of her. Well, I must be going. I'll see you around, Takumi. Well, that was odd. Haruko. What is going on? Alright, and yeah, I guess we're just doing free time stuff, so okay. Once again, that was a skip through. The chapter 13 ones, you had to go walk to the morgue and stuff, or no, it was the infirmary to be able to get everything you wanted. But here it's just a skip through. Oh shit, I was about to give her to Rumi that. She doesn't need it anymore, does she? No, I think I got all of hers. Shoot, who do I choose then? Wait, could I pick Haruko again? That'd be ideal. But I don't think I have any. I don't think she has any rock stuff on her stuff. Maybe bath salts? I can try bath salts. I mean, she's done. Okay, alright, let's try to see if I can do bath salts. You know what? I could do a crown here and give it to Karara. That's a good idea. Something simple, easy. Gets her situated.
How did you know something like this would please me? Are you that in love with me?
Nice. We can do that again. We just get so much free time in this. There's the crown. And there's Karara. There we are. Here's your crown, my lady. Milady. Just gonna milady her. Nope, no bond. That's okay. We're gonna get through a bunch of them. Seems like, yeah, that's all this one is just a bunch of free time. I managed to keep busy today, at least. Better rest up. Be ready for tomorrow. I wonder if my character dies if I try to dodge the blade. I'm not going back. There's no way. If I do that for every single one of them, it's gonna take forever to edit this stuff. What should I do with myself today? Okay, sure, why not? Let's just keep going. All right, here you go, lady. Pumpkin face. She's the pumpkin queen. Get it? Because she has a crown. Get it? Like pumpkin king, pumpkin, whatever. There we go. Bond up. Let's do it.
You want to talk to me again? You really love me, don't you? Very well. I am in a pleasant mood, so I can spare you some conversational crumbs. Yes, it is about time I told you why a noble like me would wear something like this on my head. Do you know what the one thing I hate most in the world is? Tomatoes. Ugh, I've hated them since I was little. Wearing the thing I hate the most hardens me. As an Osazuki, I cannot escape from the weight of the expectations placed on me. By putting my most hated object on my head, I cut myself off from weaknesses and naivete. This is a mark of my determination. Not that I expect a peasant like you to understand. Also, my true face is just too cute for this world. The mask is to keep that fact hidden.
There's some fairness to that.
That too is something an average-looking man like you would struggle to comprehend.
That's funny. I like it. Thank you, Karara. We can just do that again. Ding dong, bing bong. Good night.
Huh?
Another day's over. They really have been flying by lately. No joke. With nothing else to do, I began to get ready for bed, but then I heard my stomach growling. Am I getting so hungry at night lately? Am I sick or something? No, I doubt that. I used to eat snacks late at night back home. This is probably the holdover of my habit. That said, I don't think it's good for me to eat this late. I decided to content myself by slipping down some water again and go to bed. Sleep swept over me like a wave. Before I knew it, my consciousness had drifted away. Slowly drifting, drifting away. Ding dong, bing bong. Oh, stuff opened day 30. The first floor of metal shop, some classrooms, as usual. You could ask me how it works in person. Yeah. Oh yeah, we originally didn't have access to those rooms. Sarah already unlocked them, but I guess the old announcement was still queued to play before. Made it to day 30? What do I do today? Oh my gosh, dude, it's so much. Yeah, okay. I'm just giving her the thing.
How did you know something?
Yeah. Affinity up. Next time. Going back again, doing it again. Here's another crown.
How did you know something?
Yeah. How do I know? Because how do I know? I've given it to you like 4 times. Okay.
Come here and listen to me. There's something I've been wondering about lately. For quite a while, actually. And I don't mind sharing it with a huge Kurara Osuzuki fan like yourself. I'm proud of the Osuzuki family and wouldn't hesitate to die for it. But I wonder, is that really enough? Should I simply walk on the path that's been prepared for me? I want to explore my own interests, live my own life, and blaze my own trail. I'm certain the experience I gain by doing that will be of great benefit to my family. The Osuzukis will become even more powerful and evolve into the Chosuzukis! That's what I've been thinking about. Exploring everything that life has to offer. I don't mean the kind of exploring we do outside the school, though. I've had quite enough of that for one lifetime.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about that one. I think we're getting some insights, I guess. But I can't complain. Alright, what does he say? Day 30. There was no enemy attack today, and no new activity of the killer's side either. When is my next battle happening? This is the killing game route. But the more accurate route is this one, the romance route. To determine when the defensive battles are. Looks like it's gonna be a while. Yeah. Crazy. We'll conduct a thorough search of the school tomorrow. There has to be some kind of clue there somewhere. I decided on that. I decided to go to bed. Oh hey, FB! Then all of a sudden... Oh hey there, it's been a while. Has it? I suppose it would seem that way to you. I guess it all depends on your perspective. A lot's happened here lately. I know. But sneaking out to check on things now and then. That girl you took prisoner, why? I mean, what? He saw the way Ava ended up too. I can't tell you that. We're still trying to figure out who did it. Hey, you didn't see anything, did you? Any little detail that could help us figure this out? What? Sorry, I don't know anything about that. No, I'm sorry for springing it on you. We're just so desperate for information right now. If you do think of anything, let me know, okay? That weapon you had before. I think you called it a power sword. I did see where that went. It was out on the edge of school grounds near the fire. Oh, really? Yes, you can go see for yourself. Thanks, I'll do that. I would never have thought about looking out for a while. For all the way out there. We could use all the help we could get figuring out who the killer is. Oh, you really did? Oh, it's nothing. I'll see you again soon. What, don't remember? That was the last remarks the ghost boy slowly faded away, leaving my room feeling strangely quiet. I guess what happened to Ava really got to him. I couldn't fault him for being shaken up. None of us could have expected a serial killer was hiding her here at the academy. I retrieve the murder weapon tomorrow. That's going to be a step in the right direction. Can we just skip straight to that with Kako? With Kako, Ima, and Haruko? No, okay. Nope. We gotta... Oh, I got up, got dressed, head straight to the door. Headed toward the place that Ghostboy mentioned before. I shouldn't be around here, I think. Sweating from the solid mass of flames in front of me, I began my search. Got it. Ugh. Sure enough, there's the power saw, and its blade was coated with dried blood. This is what killed Ava? Blood splattered up the whole thing. The length of the blade. Right up to the right hand guard. There was no doubt about it. This was the weapon that ended Ava's life. Such a cruel and violent way. I better tell the others about it. I'd brought along some cloth to carry the power saw without getting my fingerprints on it. Back at the school, I got everyone together and showed them what I found.
Huh?
Wow, this is a grisly-looking contraption. There's no way this isn't the murder weapon. I'd say these bloodstains are around a week old. That fits our timeline for when Ava was killed. Damn, that killer. They got some nerve using something like this to do their dirty work. Tsubasa, you checked the fingerprints, right? Did you find anything? Sorry, but I didn't turn up anything new. That's too bad, but maybe something else about it will give us a new clue. There was nothing too special about the place where I found it. So, no footprints? Even if there were, we know little about the killer. We needed expert knowledge to learn anything from this. Isn't it a little odd that the killer ditched their weapon and left it lying out in around the open? Perhaps they had no choice, Takumi. You found it near the wall of fire, correct? Maybe the killer threw away their weapon so they could pass through the flames and escape. No one could survive walking through those flames. Is this killer immortal or something? No one could survive walking through those flames. Is a killer immortal or something? Unkillable killer. It happens more often than you might think, right, Takumi? Terumi looked at me with a creepy smile. The diary we did said the killer kept coming back from the dead. But that couldn't be true, could it? Gaku, hurry up and catch the killer already. I'll see to it that you're paid for your efforts. Huh? Why me? Have you ever heard of the expression too dumb to live? I want to see just how much that applies to you. Don't forget about the revival-matic. Shouldn't it be more like dumb to live? Too dumb to live? Too cursed to stay? Dead? That's it. A double whammy of cruel fates. I really do pity the foolish sometimes. Pay them all you want. Just quit making a fool out of me. But don't they say people who call others idiots are the real idiots? That makes us all fools, doesn't it? Keep your mouth shut, idiot in chief. Your stupidity might be contagious. Huh? I hate to interrupt, but is it just me, or are we missing someone? Huh? Now that you mention it. Shoma. Oh, there he is. Okay, thank goodness. Sorry, I'm late. Oh, it was only Shoma. Shoma came running in carrying what looked like a large garbage bag on his back. Oh, well, if it isn't Trashy Claus. I'm sorry, everyone. Carrying this slowed me down. But what's in the big bag, dude? What have you got in there? Oh, right. Well, it all began when I was eating lunch in the bathroom, like usual. You eat in the bathroom? Classic social outcast move. I should know. I do it all the time, too. I didn't want to spoil everyone else's mealtime by inflicting an unhygienic presence on you. So I went to the boys' bathroom on the second floor, and I found this. Shoma opened a bag to reveal its contents. This is... Inside is what looked like a jet black diving suit and helmet. I recognized it right away. There was no way I'd ever forget that. This is the killers. It's what they were wearing that first night when they attacked me and Hayward. It is? I was afraid of that. I found it stuffed inside a supply closet. It didn't I didn't want to make any assumptions, but so I brought it here to show you. So the killer took off their suit and hid it? I hadn't considered they might do that. That's creepy. It's creepy eyes. I love it. And we only figured out it thanks to Shoma eating the bathroom. Good team. Go Team Outcasts. What about that after that killer took off their suit? Did they slip away and hide somewhere? It's possible, but we can't say for sure. I bet Tsubasa's doohickey will help clear things up. I should have it ready by tomorrow. Just wait a little longer. So, what are we going to do with the suit and the power saw? The suit's no threat, but we should probably destroy the power saw, right? If the killer gets their hands on it again, it'll be the end of Up Like a Prison. Wouldn't it be better to hold onto it? It could come in handy if we need to defend ourselves. Yeah, I'm with Nozomi on this one. If we get attacked and have to fight unarmed, the best I could come up with is a bear hug. That's if my womanly charms don't work, of course. I'd object to that last part. Getting a bear hug from you sounds super scary. How about we lock it away somewhere? I'm pretty sure the lockers in the metal shop all have combination locks. If we're the only ones who know the combination, no one else can get in without absolutely wrecking them. I guess that'll be okay. Oh, but before we do that, let's take a closer look at that suit. The suit seemed to be made of some specialized material none of us have ever seen before. It was pretty big and baggy at first, but it could be adjusted to perfectly pretty much anyone of any build. It was heavy, too. Hardly the kind of thing you'd want to go walking around in. Why had the killer been wearing this? In the end, we were able to figure out that the suit was for... We were unable to figure out what the suit was for and didn't find anything that might lead us to the killer. We took the suit and the power saw to the metal lab and locked them away in one of the lockers. That's dumb. All right. Looks like they'll fit okay. Now, I just shut the door and set the 4-digit combination, I guess. Team leader should be do that part. Huh? Me? I can't think of something right on the spot. Just pick a number that's easy for you to remember, but don't make it obvious. Yeah. I fumbled around with the numbers to think of, trying to think of something, then I felt someone's eyes on me. Gummo stood up on his own in the corner of the room. He was looking at me intently. Sorry, but I think I'm gonna head back to my room. I'll leave the rest to you guys. What's the matter? Got tummy ache or something? Nothing like that. Seeing that power saw has got me hot under the collar, that's all. Seriously, he's still getting those urges even after this time like this? Well, okay. Rest up and feel better soon. See you later. Practically pushed Yugamu out of the classroom and into the hallway. Last thing I need was him getting in the mood, especially in a crowded space like this. Anyway, I just got the idea for the combination. How about... Wait, don't tell us. I think it'd be better if you're the only one who knows, Takumi. Huh? Why? It kind of defeats the point if just anyone can open this thing. I'm not saying the killer would be one of us or anything, but it's the best to keep risk to a minimum, you know? It does make sense from a logical standpoint. It'll mean less chances for this stuff to fall back into the killer's hands. We'll just need to make sure Mr. Sumino stays alive if there's an emergency. Sure, I'll do my best not to die. Not that I make a habit of it anyway. I closed the locker door and entered the combination set. The code I decided on was 6914. 69 is the number of days left till day 100. 14, the number of people in our group. 69 from now, all 14 of us would still be happy alive. This code was like a wish, a promise that I could make happen. All right, that's done. You better have that combination memorized. It's all over for us if you forget it. It'll be fine, trust me. Yeah, this isn't Yoshika we're talking about. 4 digits is probably too much for her to learn in the first place, let alone remember. Give me some credit, Lady Carrara. If I write the number on the locker, it won't be a problem if I forget. Every day you set a new record of stupidity. Okay, I guess that's all for today. Checking one more time, I make sure the locker was secure. We all filed out of the metal classroom. I vowed that only to open that locker in the case of absolute emergency. In a perfect world, I'd never have to open it again. We'd leave it behind in day 100. 69 days ago. We have to get through this. And with that, we are going to be done with our video today. Siri's going to talk. Shut up, Siri. Thank you for watching YouTube Land. You guys be safe out there. We'll get right into it next time. I'm excited to see where this is going in the hungry, tired Takumi route. Sleepy Takumi, hungry Takumi route. But I don't know what's going on. And my brain has been broken by this game, by how many mysteries there are. I'm heading out. Have a wonderful day.